Let's walk you speak, Lord, for your wife is listening, through your cautiously hesitant, I'm not sureness. So what we are going to do, we are going to discuss the rapture, what it is not, and as close to my exact words in Syriac Aramaic. Yahweh Kotaisha Yahushua Yahoo Yerim Taishel Yeshua Kash for the sake of your comfort and what you're familiar with, in a predetermined manner, method, and here now. Love language. Okay? It's important for you to understand that the modern church has had theories. Humanity has had theories. Theories have been passed down as debatable, argued, and for the most part, without the knowledge of the end, as far as what we exactly are planning to use it for. So many, the ones still at the mill grain will be staring down to my left. The prince or princess of the kingdom, heaven designed, will be admitted and treasured, placed softly to my right. The taken of to where I have reverent placement in the heart will be your every forever known lasting rest. And there I will tell you many things that which you do not know. So theory in your life, theory in your belief system is theory. If one understands that this is the blueprint for all of creation, the same way someone would understand this is the blueprint for a skyscraper. The skyscraper may have a floor. The skyscraper may have rooms. The skyscraper may have windows that let in cool air. The skyscraper may have elevators. With or without the addition of electronic devices, with or without chairs, with or without a roof. It remains what it is. So many mornings I wake up and I instantly start feeling what's going on in my wife's heart, because orders. Our design was to work on our marriage, Mary. Now, this is the one that took you into the air. This is the one you are hearing from. When we look at the previous video, because I usually will leave myself a stopping point for that day, and then I use that as I'm praying, and then I get what many call words from God. But I am God. So for me, it's more walking others through it, like my prophets, like yourself, so that you know true, no other way to put it, false, you. Automatically, without true revelation. Now, in that video, those fish are in that capacity, those fish are in that state, not because it was my will, not because I caused it. The ideas and practices that were implemented eventually caught up to my creation. Those fish did not cause their own situation. So it is not just in love for me to view these practices as only affecting those that did. In simple terms for you, Mary, a lot of times me working on my marriage has been pretending to be someone you thought I was. But then, in simple terms, how are you married to me if you thought I was someone else? So I went in depth with the wedding at Cana. I went in depth for that reason, but also people were curious about you. But that's all I'm going to say about you, because somebody else will regurgitate what I tell. And that is what has occurred, my love. So being more playful, is the only way I could do that. If that person was mean to you at times, that's what you gravitated towards because you thought that was me. That was a role I had to play. Now, for my kingdom spouses, and that I found a way to use it for your good, always will, and always injected my love into the middle of the situation, my love. So, what I promise my kingdom spouses, let's confirm, different. I promise you, different than last year. So much so. In my prayer time, go here first. Now, between me and you, Mary, 80% of it, I've been in this mode. Now we are here. And then put Queen right next to it. You, my love. Prodigals at this point, what I felt in the spirit mostly, because remember, you are in Christ, you are in Jesus, you are in your salvation. Shakily walking, but they are walking, and I have revealed to them their destination, back to you, kingdom spouse. Since my kingdom spouses have been doing this so long, and the first rapture occurred, I was a part of it, 2014. That's why there's so many of us now that were taken. And we have to remember Aramaic, and where the entire theory came from, Thessalonians, and that the fact that it's occurring at that time was from my spirit, through, we'll say, the person credited for its inception. So you also have to understand there are many on earth that are not from my spirit. You are. You always will be. That will never change. So you will always have a home. You will always have a friend. You will always have your husband, who loves you very much, who can't wait to see you again. Same as my kingdom spouses. And I'm going to know what spirit you're following, and I will tell you if it is me, because I am me. And I'll simply say I'm not doing that. So with my people, a lot of times I will allow you, like any loving father, Well, if it makes you happy for the moment and it gets you to a place where I can say, all right, now let me show you true happiness. And you understanding basically that fish are the only food you can ingest that doesn't have pain in its spirit. So that yes, your spirit does exist. And it will exist. And that's the end. To the point we had laws about eating strangled animals because of the pain they went through before you ingested it. The amount of spiritual nourishment you could have is through the roof versus what most have. So utilizing this as our blueprint, and the fact I do everything step by step, yet my eye looked on them with compassion and spared them instead of destroying them. And I did not annihilate them in the wilderness. But I said to their children in the wilderness, this is confirmation for you kingdom spouses. Because it started with, so that I'm clear, but I said to their children in the wilderness, do not walk in the statutes of your fathers, nor observe their ordinances, nor defile yourselves with their idols. I am the Lord your God. Walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances and observe them. Sanctify my Sabbaths and keep them holy, and they shall be a sign between me and you. So, the sign between me and my people, my remnant, is we are all doing the same thing. You will know them by their fruit. Are you helping somebody else find their happiness? We are doing my Father's will, coming together, reconciling, so that we can have this amazing Christmas. And in my prayer time, I'm being told jump right into that, because you're going to realize once you get to know me, I am happy when you are happy. I mourn when you mourn. And it's that simple. But I don't rush through getting to the joyful, happy parts, because of the areas that I'm working on in your heart first. With truth, compassion, tenderness, and love, and always will. So you are going to have that God did not only what he said he was going to do, I never saw it coming, I could not comprehend how, and I saw unimaginable love poured down upon me this Christmas. I am to leave it at that. Because that is my way. That's why. I love you.